Hi guys. Okay, so in this video we have gone through explaining e-filing a bit before and just where to find your returns, your past returns submitted, your new returns. So in this one, I'm actually just going to go through a basic overview of how to complete your tax return. Okay, so you would have gone to return history, gone to return issued, clicked on personal income tax year on the left, and then it would have opened up and would have gone into the 2021 tax year to complete the tax return. Then you have these standard questions which you'll answer and you'll read through. They're pretty self-explanatory. The things that are red, you'll see the red ones require further input from the taxpayer. So if it's red, you'd have to say, read through the question and answer, were you unemployed for any periods? That would be no. All these grayed out blocks is because you cannot make any amendments. So this question that's grayed out, for instance, here says, were you unemployed for the full year of assessment and did not receive any income? So obviously because you received an RP5 which pulls through automatically, which we mentioned in previous videos, you will not be able to tick yes because they have that RP5. So obviously you were employed. You'll see a one RP5 was pulled through. So let's say, for instance, you were actually earning more than that and something didn't pull through for some reason. An RP5 generally does pull through. Then you can enter in the number and you can manually add it. This is the RA question. There's medical. So let's just say yes for medical, yes for RA. And for deduction of a travel allowance, you actually cannot, you might say yes here, and you can enter in your vehicles, but if you don't have a specific code that allows for that travel allowance, then you will not be able to actually claim. As you can see here, it's grayed out. So even though you ticked yes there, you can't actually claim travel because you didn't receive that specific code on your RP5 to claim. Okay, so then we go back to the form wizard. So your form wizard, based on your yes no questions, opens up what you'll fill in your tax return. So you'll read through all the questions, and then the last one is, did you receive any income, other income, or any other allowable expenses not addressed above? So those are just basically anything that in the questions that you've read above. If none of your income or deductions falls part of that, you'll click yes, and then what happens is comprehensive questions then will appear. That'll include capital gains, any farming. This one's quite important. This is other taxable income and accruals. This will be for anything that does not fall into these specific requirements. Here we go, local business, trade, and professional income. This would be any income other than rental. There is a line item for rental at the top above. And then this other deductions also this will actually open up for like your home office expenses section. Then the taxpayer information and bank details I'm not going to go through. There's your RP5. So this is your income. It'll actually pull through anything automatically, like I said, if you had any RAs or anything like that. And yeah, other taxable income, royalties. Let's say you're earning lecturing income that there was no pay as you earn deducted. There you would just put it in like that. Lecturing income, you'd describe what it is. Other deductions. Okay, that was your travel. Then the medical, you'd put in your medical certificate should pull through, but there's for medical expenses that weren't reflected on your medical certificate. So if you, for instance, claimed 5,000 expenses that the medical aid didn't cover, then you'll put that there, and then you've got to prove to SARS those expenses. There's your RA. This should pull through if you were contributing towards an RA. Other deductions there, for instance, is your depreciation if you're going to be claiming that we spoke about in our other slides, home office. So basically it's quite self-explanatory. Just read through the questions, but the main thing to take into account is under the form wizard to read through the standard questions, tick yes or no, and then that last one, tick yes, and then the comprehensive question block will open and you'll be able to answer these questions, to be able to fill in things on your tax return. So yeah, thanks for watching.